Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. Sorry about the late start. I was just having a talk to the ex-wife about impending dental bills for the children. Fuck, they're expensive. I've got to come up with some moolah. So that's what I'm on the air here doing now. We're doing the beggaroony, fuckers. The beggaroony. So anyhow, guys, I don't know what to say. It's expensive. I got to come up with $3,000 in August. It's still a couple of weeks away. Yes. Yeah, life is dear. Life is dear. Life is very dear. Yes. So anyhow, what else can I say? It's very tough. Very tough indeed. So anyhow, guys, I'm on the channel. Spookin' Apathy Boy, thank you so much. We need some donations. Apathy Boy, good morning, Arch. Hope all is well. Well, I've just been hit with a massive dental bill. Charlie T 2000, hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I'd have a good one if it wasn't for fucking dental bills. But I suppose what else can you do? You need to be a man. Be a man and pay the fucking bill. That's what you need to do. This is where the men from the boys, they work out different things here, man. Work it out, man. Work out different things. $5, Herman So. Sell one of your Pateks. Ooh, Herman, that's so fucking nasty. Quick, wristwatch check. We're in the annual calendar. I'm just going to change that. I love that. I'm going to put on my 5127. That's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to have to slow down. There's going to be no more purchases for a while. I did put $50 down on a Rolex Milgauss GV, but it's Rolex exemption. It doesn't matter. Rolex, you can still buy Rolex because it's money in the bank. So, guys, what can I say? I don't know what to say, man. Monsignor Neo, $5. Hello, humanity. Archie, would you be willing to pawn one of your Pateks and lend me $20? I'll gladly pay you back on Tuesday. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, let's just see how it goes, man. Just see how it goes. I could always spruik Crappolinas. I could do what other rodents do. Rodents on the channel. We could do the whole thing. Whole thing. NY Putter, $2. Flip that lady's Patek for a Pam submersible. Which one's the ladies? They're all over 37 mil. They're all over 37 mil. They're all over 37 mil. 37 mil, fuckers. I love my Patek Philippes. I do love Patek Philippes. Grand Classiques from Patek Philippes. Herman So's $5. Here's another $5 to the dental plan. Yes. And my son, by the way, I've been buying him cactuses. Cactus. Fuck this from Cacti Cactus. That's the way it goes. Hello, Clive. How are you?
Good. I actually felt like watching some quality content on YouTube today.
Hey, what video of mine did you enjoy?
I couldn't find any, so I came on here instead.
Cool. Clive, I just been confronted with a dental bill, 8,000 Aussie dollars. Yeah, what do you say? Monsignor Neo, $5. Archie recommended them watching each price point. Under 1,000, I recommend you buy a Seiko. Under 2,000, keep saving. Under $3,000, I'd probably say keep saving, but an Omega Speedmaster reduced. Under 4, Tudor pre-owned. And we got $5. Emad B, $5. Arch 5127 or 5296. Get both. That's what the Pontiff's done. I got both. I got a 5127 and a 5296. The 5127 is 37 mil. It takes a 20 mil strap. My one uses a 315 SC movement. The 5296 is 38 mil, uses a 21 mil strap, and it uses a 324 SC movement. Get both! Clive, what's going on with you?
Not much. Doesn't seem like there's a lot on the news about the 50th anniversary of the moon landing.
No. How is your Aquanaut going? Tell me that.
I haven't seen it for a while. I need to get out of the safe.
What can you get those for? What can you get an Aquanaut for?
I don't know. Once I generally get one, I quit looking.
Okay. What are they worth? You don't know?
I don't know. Actually, I think you saw one in Singers last time. The 5066A. What was that going for there?
I can't remember.
Looked like it's going pretty high.
Singers tends to be a little bit overpriced. But yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a great watch. That is an absolute ball breaker. Fuck, man! 20 pounds. Get a job! Get a job. I can't get a job. They Google my name and all my videos come up and they don't call me back. They don't call me back. It's a really, I got to tell you, Clive, I'm having a bit of seller's remorse on the Daytona leaving.
That was a great watch. That blue dial is what really set it apart, I think.
Yeah, the Arabics, the racing had the red, the markers were red. Sorry, the hands on the eyes were red. Racing, it was just a fucking amazing watch, a fantastic package deal. I was an idiot to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one exactly like that before.
No, I reckon they're going to be. I just am Patek. Patek is just. I'm just crazy for it.
Paul Thorpe released a video and basically said that's one of the ones that's specifically that one is.
Yeah, it's going to go. It's going to go. Yeah, I saw that. I just saw Paul Thorpe released his 3rd video today on burglaries.
Nice.
It's do you like Paul Thorpe? Have you ever spoken to him yourself?
No, I haven't. I know Adrian did a podcast with him.
Yeah. NV Scotsman, $3. You sold the Daytona. What the? Yes, NV. I'm sorry. Patek. I'm addicted to Patek Philippe. I'm addicted to Patek. Yes. NV Scotsman. I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're right. It was. You could say whatever you want. It's a free shot.
Well, you can say whatever you want as long as you super chat it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. No, I think it was a bit of a mistake, but it's what is done. It's spilt milk, and I gotta live with the consequences. And I love I gotta tell you the truth. Seriously, in all honesty, I really do love the 5127 because I couldn't. The 5107. I think it's just the natural. It's just a very slight difference. I'm in love with it. I'm in la la land. So,
if you were to sell your Explorer 2 and your
Yep.
Tudor, what kind of Patek do you think you could get with those?
Tudor's already gone. It's already sold. I had to sell. Not only did I have to sell the this is what a bad deal I got, Clive. Not only did I have to include the Maserati Blue Daytona, but I had to include the Tudor as well to pay for the Patek.
Maybe you could sell the Explorer 2 to pay for the dental bill.
Ooh, I need a Rolex, Clive.
Not really when you need 4 Pateks.
Okay. And the funny thing is, I live in the tropics, and I got 5 watches on leather straps. Did you know that?
Austin Daniels is on the live stream. No, he loves, and also saying he loves milk. Why don't you send him a live stream? Send Austin.
Is that really Austin, but there's a lot of pretend Austins. I'll send it to Austin. Austin's a cool guy. Spaghetti and coffee, $2. Please tell my friend Andrew to get an Aquaterra. Ooh, I'd rather get a Rolex. Spaghetti and coffee. Toledo Soldier, $2. When will you get your Patek back, Pontiff? Which Patek we talking about? The Rooted Rotor. The Rooted Rotor is getting a complimentary service. And I've also got to get the annual calendar service sometimes very soon too. I've got a friend who's going to take it overseas for me, because the Patek service centers in Australia are fucked. Patek, the dealers are fucked. They're just a bunch of cunts. So that's the way we roll. Mark Goldberg. Hello, Mr. Goldberg.
You know, my bluesy says hello to your... Oh, wait, it can't. But it was going to say hello to your bluesy.
That's a 16613, isn't it? Oh, my God, that is such a lovely watch.
Doesn't have gold through the buckle, but Archie's did
have gold.
Oh, yeah, mine doesn't have it through the buckle anyway, but guess what? Ours are turning purple. Ours are...
What I need to know is, are we in the buyer's remorse phase? Because we have cycles here. First, we have the, I want it, I want it, I want it. Then we sell off shit, we get it. Then we have buyer's remorse, followed by depression, homelessness, carpet beating.
Whoa. You're getting ahead of yourself. He has to sell stuff to buy it. So first of all, there's seller's remorse. Then there's the acceleration of buying. And then there's buyer's remorse. You left out an essential step.
Where are we in this process, Paul?
Yeah, the videos will be released on Monday. Okay.
I think we're still in seller's remorse at this point.
Well, I'm feeling all right. I got a bluesy. You know, I haven't worn this bluesy in probably a year.
Wow. You love it or not?
You know, I love it a little more now that they're getting expensive. Does that help?
Yeah, your validation. You want the validation. Bursa, $5. Arch, would you make a deal with the devil to give up all your Pateks in exchange for your sons to live happier and prosperous lives? Bursa, $5. Well, I tell you honestly, I think I would, but you know, I think I would. I think I would.
But fortunately,
it's not available. That option is no longer available. So I wish I could. I wish I could. I would if I could. I wish I could. I wish I could. I would if I could, but I could. Yeah. Eric Crop, £1. Thank you, Eric C. Pop. C. Pop. Very good. I got a video I wanted you to listen to. Oops, just hang on, I'm trying to find it.
Thank you. I like these rear blinds. They're really fucking cool. So they make good fucking...
I was just trying to find where the fuck this thing is. Just give me a minute there, guys. I actually did ask Dave if I could have my Daytona back. He was very quick to respond, by the way. I did ask Dave if I could have my Daytona back.
No, it's not.
I just like to say. I consider myself, self.
Just hang on.
I'm going to be
like it.
completely honest with you. I love
But he's sort of like the duck.
it's an affordable piece.
Dave, I just wanted to talk to
Here you go. Here you go. It's coming.
Piece.
Dave. I'm happy that's Dave, I want to talk to you, right?
Amigas,
It's the wrong way.
fucking
It's the live show today, right? Yeah. And everyone's told me that I'm an idiot for selling it so cheap, right? Dave, I want to back out of the deal. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. Well, Dave, we can just give the Patek back to the dealer. I just need the Daytona back from you. That doesn't happen. Dave, we're friends. We are friends. We're good friends, Dave. We're good friends. We're very good friends. We like each other. I do a lot for you. You do a lot for me. I've made a small mistake, right? And I would like my Daytona back.
Be prepared to be anally raped.
Can I please have my Patek back? My Daytona back? Can I please have it back? You want the Daytona? Yeah, is that okay with you? Would that upset you? I'll flick you $50 for taking the car out. That's fine. No. Would that be a problem, Dave? You're only jamming up. No, Dave. It's not a joke, Dave. Dave. You tried to put me on the channel to jam me up. Dave.
Exactly.
Dave.
Exactly.
I really want my Daytona back. I made a mistake. I'm in the Maserati with the Maserati blue dial Daytona.
Yeah, what do you think, guys? It's going to be released next week. I've tried to get it back, okay?
So here's the way this went down. Dave, I'm going to call you in like 5 minutes, and I'm going to tape this bullshit call. Now, if you come up with something crazy, I just want you to just play along with me, Dave. Play along with me here.
Why do you say that?
Well,
Because we know you.
I detect a certain insincerity there. I'm thinking if Dave, if you wanted your Maserati back, you'd be able to get it.
You ready?
Yeah. If you really wanted it.
He told me no deal.
Ooh.
What would you have done if he said yes?
Well, you guys are telling me that I've done the wrong thing, aren't you?
Well, I'm asking what would have happened if he said, sure, come get it. You would have immediately missed the Patek. You'd have gone crazy about the Patek. Am I wrong?
No, that's right. Look, I do love the Patek.
Yeah.
Some people have said I made a mistake because it's very similar to the 5296 I've got. What do you think?
I think there's no winning this battle.
No.
Whatever you get, you have to lose something. And that's going to hurt, fuckers. It's got to hurt.
For everything you gain, there's something you lose. Except horns.
How about maybe going to Bangkok and buying a Thailand special Daytona to tide you over?
Mm.
Are you really picking your teeth? Like, those little birds that land in the
Hello.
Hi, Don. How are you?
I'm good, Archie. I'm here with my friend Marina. Say hi, Marina.
Oh, hello, Marina. How are you?
Phenomenal.
Hey, Morano. Tthank you.
What are you guys doing there?
Hey, we're just saying hello. We just can't believe Don's got a new girlfriend.
No, actually, we want to know, Marina.
No, Marina. No.
Marina, how much are you charging him? Marina, how much you charge Don? Long time or short time? How much you charge him?
I'll show you. It only takes him 2 knuckleheads. Here, one.
Nazdravanya, Nazdrovya. Long time, boom, boom. How many rubles?
Now, Donny, I've just made the mistake. What do you think, Don? I got rid of my Daytona for a Patek.
Okay. Well, which one did you get?
5127.
Okay. So you didn't listen to me and get a perpetual calendar. You got.
I can't afford that, Donny.
Well, why don't you get an Aquanaut? Or no?
Can't afford that. Can't afford that, Donny. So I traded my Daytona and my Tudor for a 5127 Patek in white gold, which is very similar to my 5296.
Okay. Got it.
Did I make a mistake?
Why are you fucking around with Pateks?
I love Pateks.
Okay. Well,
Patek and pussy. What more is there in life?
there's a lady in here, dude. You know,
Yes.
you have to try to be nice.
Sorry. But, you know, I just tell them.
Goodbye, Marina.
Bye,
Well-
guys. Have fun. Now you don't have to wish your language.
Must be done,
I have
yeah.
to drive home now. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye, guys.
12:30.
Okay, Eric C. Pop, £2. Hey, I found a bluesy at an AD and I bought it. Go for it.
Is it
Hey,
wrong,
Joey.
for me- Archie? Is it wrong for me to say that Don might be prettier than his girlfriend? Is that
His
wrong?
girlfriend's very nice. She's nice. She's lovely.
Love.
She's lovely. She's lovely. Don's a lucky man. Don is a lucky man. Look. I had a.
No.
Where's my sound gone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, world. Hello. I tell you this now, Don. Look. These Russian ladies. They put a bit of makeup on. They look gorgeous. But don't be sucked in. Don't be sucked in.
Well,
But she's lovely. She's lovely. Guys, I want to talk to you. Marky.
Yes.
Marky.
Yes.
Marky.
Yes. I hear you. What?
Clivey.
What?
Yes. What?
Marky, you're playing with me, man.
No. What?
What?
What? You
Hey,
don't hear
Marky,
me?
can I hear you?
Clivey, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello,
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Oh, yes,
Go
I
ahead,
can hear you fine.
Marky.
What? Yes.
Marky.
Yeah. What?
Mark, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Clive.
Hello,
We
Marky.
could talk about him and he can't hear us, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure he should be able to hear me.
Hello, Marky.
Yes, Earth to Paul.
Sorry, that's better.
Horn.
I gotta
Horn.
tell you, man.
Horn.
Yeah.
By the way, I've got another Oxley State High video coming out. The final resting place. Yes.
Have they filled in the hole?
No, not quite. I went down there, shot some footage. It's coming up next week.
You're like a salmon that swims back to spawn at the same place. All because probably you had your first orgasm there without with the help of another human being, and so you keep going back there.
Oh, Louis Toledo, $5. When will Tan's money return?
It was
Yes.
supposed to be $300 a month. Remember?
He's got that fucking Porsche.
Porsche. Yeah.
Ever since he bought that fucking Porsche, this is
He bought it with your money. That's your Porsche.
That's my Porsche. Yes. Fuck.
I think it's yours.
I know.
Clyde, can we sue him?
Breach of contract.
Right.
We had agreement, we had contract, we had an offer, we had acceptance, and it's just terrible.
We had an oral contract.
Now tell me this, Marky, what are you buying? You buying Rolex up or what's? Hey, did you see my video, Australia's worst Rolex store?
No, I missed that one. I'll have to go back. I did see that Breitling is shit, IWC is shit, Rolex is empty. You've got a fourth Patek. And I'm getting sick of me. By the way, I am getting sick. My mother is getting sick of me.
You don't like it? I
Love
thought
it.
you loved that. You got an ego.
But Clyde is getting sick of it, even though he doesn't watch it, right, Clyde?
Getting sick of what?
You're getting sick of me, Clyde, even though you don't watch me.
No, I do watch you. I watch you all the time. Sometimes you leave the cam on when you go to the shower.
Yeah.
So seriously, I got to be honest with you, man. That walking around is really cool. People like that. The madness. How mad is this guy?
Why don't you ever go into the store? You stay in front of the windows, and then the dudes inside are all like pointing at you. And
they get very angry. Oh, you can't film inside.
I love the one where you were. I think it was the Panerai, where the guys inside just like fucking around and making jokes, and you're like, look, they're just in there all by themselves making
They
jokes.
got nothing to do.
Mark, 2 words, and it rhymes with retraining borders.
Woody, New Yorker, $5. Mark, I'm really surprised at your crass comments at Don's lady. Sad and disrespectful. Yes, I would tend to agree. Keep the boom boom bullshit amongst us. Okay, fair enough. I admit, Woody, he needed to be put in his place, but
I would like to formally apologize to Don and his lady for my disrespectful attitude. That
Marina.
was
Okay.
I really, let's just call her Don's lady. I was really trying to fist it to Don, but I went a little too far.
Envy Scott, any more chainsaw vids coming, Arch?
And by the way, that was because Don cheating on me. Don and I had a date, and I think maybe I was a little jealous. I think my jealousy got the better of me.
Okay. Working on it's summertime. It's winter in Australia. I agree with Woody Mark. Absolutely shameful.
I formally apologized. It's all better now, I hope.
I might have to take you off the lead.
Yes, you should.
Is it time to sell AP and buy Patek? Yes, Louis. What AP are you talking about?
Royal.
What model? What models are you talking about? Give me more details. Look, the dealers I've been speaking to are telling me AP is getting soft in Australia. But give me more details. Give me more details. I got to be completely frank and honest with you guys. I think Patek dress watches could be making a huge comeback. I've cornered the market.
On the 32 millimeters? Listen, my theory, I don't know, I'm going to be a little risque here.
Oh, Eric Kropp. Eric C. Pop, £2. AD is keeping my warranty. Rolex warranty for a year.
That's starting to happen in the United States a little bit. I'm getting a couple reports lately of warranty cards being held for 3 to 6 months. It's not common, but it's starting to happen.
Actually, Louis Toledo, you're a month behind. $5, Louis Toledo. You're a month behind on your paid reviews, man. It's the 5-15-400 OR. Don't sell it. That's a great watch. Don't sell it. Don't sell it.
Well, then
Louis actually paid for a paid review. I'm sorry, I didn't print out the run sheet for you, Louis. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing your paid review. I'll get it done today.
It's going to go something like this. Happy Father's Day, Archie. I would like to read this letter and thank you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And you're going to read that instead of just passing by.
I had to do a collection review for Louis Toledo, and I completely forgot about it. Louis, it'll be done today. Okay.
They'll start off with Merry Christmas, Archie.
It's not quite that behind. By the way, I see some other dealers are muscling in on my turf.
What do you mean?
Paul Thorpe's offering services now.
Services?
It's like, he's very expensive. I think he's quite, compared to my service charges, he's
consultation services?
Yeah. Advice on watches and that. So
you are no $10,000 a night hooker, sir.
No. $50 and a free pizza kind of hooker,
Let alone a Maserati.
What's wrong with that? You got to start somewhere, sunshine. You got to start somewhere.
$20 is $20.
$20. Free pizza is free pizza. No calories in free pizza. Remember that. What's your view, Mark, on feeding pets excess food? Like you didn't finish your meal, you give it to the dog. Is that good or bad?
Good quality protein without any sauce, fat, acid, or salt is fine for dogs, as up to 20% of their meal, but only good, clean protein. No sauce, no fat, no butter, no salt.
What is good dog food like? Good dog food is
there's almost no good dog food anymore. You almost have to.
Is canned dog food any good? Alpo, is Alpo good or bad?
It's crap. But when I was a kid, which is like a million years ago, when you would scoop Alpo horse meat chunks into the dog's bowl, there were veins, there were heart valves, there were
yes.
There were actual parts in it. Now it's just chemistry. You can't feed that stuff, man.
Why is that?
Because back then it was actually made out of leftover dinosaurs.
And now they're making it out of downer animals. So it's
they're making out of what?
Animals that died in the field. It's all cancer, tumors, meat that rotted in the field. That they
How do you know this?
It's fairly well common knowledge, but there have been a lot.
Isn't that kind of dangerous? Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Yes, it is. Very dangerous.
So what do you mean by that? Like the food is what?
certain brands of dog food, the cheapest crap, is made out of the cheapest form of protein, which includes animals that have died in the field. There's a lot of exposés on that, a lot of documentaries.
Wiki Watch Leaks $3. Mark, you seem down or angry. What's up? We love you. Wiki Watch Leaks just been attacked. We had some people who said he was disrespectful to Donnie's girlfriend, and I meant Marina was very nice.
Not his girlfriend.
That's Don's girlfriend.
I'm happy. I'm a loud talker.
Eric C. Pop, £2. Black Bay 58 versus GMT Black Bay. I can't make up my mind. I'll tell you the truth, Eric. Go for the 58. The big one. The Black Bays are too big, I think.
Hey, I have an idea, Archie. I think I should be banned from the channel tonight.
No, I should be banned from the channel tonight.
No. I committed this.
Okay.
I think I should be banned from the channel tonight as penance. Good night, all.
I must say that was very disrespectful. Yeah. You are being ejected now. See you later. We're not going to tolerate behavior like that. Disrespectful. Clive.
Fuck, why didn't I insult her?
Clive. I don't know what to say there.
Oh, I know. Also, I was actually wanting to hit her where it hurts because Don was telling me all this stuff about her, but oh well.
Hey, just be nice. Talk to me, Clive. What are you buying next? What happened to that 5960? Did you go back and get it or what?
Do you have brain damage? No, I'm not. No.
Why not? That would have suited you so much, man.
No, it's no.
And you said you didn't like it? Like it didn't sing to you? What the hell's wrong with you?
You should only get watches that appeal to you.
5960? How does a 5960 not appeal to you?
I don't like the dial. I don't like the color. I don't like the layout.
I think you've had a tough childhood. That's what it tells me. If you don't like that watch, something is seriously wrong in your life, Clive.
Well, I'm on here. Isn't that enough of a hint?
Yeah. How is the MR2 going? You wouldn't believe this. Yesterday, I also went into a luxury prestige car dealer. Secondhand. Suzuki.
Oh, wait. Now, Mike Unger.
Yes.
Okay, now, who's Mike Unger? Now, Mike Unger was like suggesting James Reese. Mike Unger was like offering $1,500 or something to get James Reese on. I'm trying to get to what the hell. I mean, I don't know if he's offering it to you or offering it to James, or I'm not sure. By the way, I also sent something out to Matt Stephens from It's Time, but he's not joining us again.
Why's that? Oh, he's just busy. He's busy. Matt's okay. Matt's a great guy. I love Matt. Matt's a lovely guy.
Meanwhile,
$2. Clyde, that Patek is the ugliest Patek of all time.
Thank you. Yeah, he's talking about the
5960.
Yeah. The trouble is, I think right now everyone is snatching up stuff. Everyone is snatching up stuff because they're wanting to be like wannabe flippers or dealers.
Yeah. And that was a white dial one you're looking at, wasn't it? I'm going to bring the picture up because people get angry when I don't bring the photos up. So you keep an eye on the live stream. Here we go. The blue is gorgeous. What do you think? The blue, that's the white. That's what you were looking at. Fuck, that's sexy. I can't believe you didn't love it, man. Fuck. Fuck, that's sexy. Fuck. Okay. Is that the one, Clive?
I thought I was supposed to be looking at the live stream. Hold on.
Sorry.
That's the one.
You didn't think that was nice?
I didn't think it was the Alpha and Omega, but wait a minute. Shit. What do I have a?
Okay.
I could actually show you a better picture on my wrist. Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Eric C. Pop, £2. Can I get a hello? How are you? Hello, how are you?
All right.
Da-da-da-da. I see. That's lovely. You even got the date. March 17 is when you looked at it.
I'm not exactly sure. It may not have been set. I may have just wanted a time or two, but too much of an outlier.
Okay, fair enough. If you don't like it, if you don't love it, it's your money. You got to buy what you like.
Thank you so much. Why is everyone fucking forgetting about that now? They're getting it. I mean, it's just, and especially with Rolex, they're just snatching up Rolex. It's crumb snatching.
Have there been any good deals? Uber Oki. Any Uber Oki stories for us?
No, nothing. There's nothing. We are dry.
What's happened to Uber?
Every once in a great while, maybe a Steel Sports will pop in the window. You know, like for a week or something. I mean, for maybe a few days, like an Explorer 1 or an Air King or a white dial 39 OP39.
Are you seeing many more Rolexes in Oklahoma City itself?
No, really, it's just about the same amount.
Okay.
It's just about the same amount.
By the way, Gator, have you seen that new Patek? He's asking you. It's a 5212. It's the new Patek Weekly. It's a steel Calatrava. You know that, don't you? The Weekly.
No, I haven't seen that one. Pull up a picture of it.
I'll show you the Weekly. So it's a 5212. I'll get it up for you. This is the new Bezel.
Super chat.
Fuck, man, £5. Is it true? Fat Tarico ripped off a guy at the Red Bar event. Hey, I've heard. I don't really want to kick a enemy when he's down, but since you've super chatted, I believe, I believe Fatso should be more concerned with customer service than punching around in a least Ghibli.
How much would someone have to super chat you to call Federico and ask about it?
No, he doesn't. I'd be harassment because he's already told me to fuck off a few times. This is the 5212. This is the Patek Philippe. It's called a weekly. It's a weekly calendar because it tells you the week of the year and that. And it's a beautiful. What do you think, Clive? It's in steel, Calatrava in steel.
See it. It's
Sorry?
your avatar. It's your avatar.
Yes. You don't like it?
No, I don't see it. I just see your avatar.
Fuck. That's a bummer. I don't know what's wrong there, man.
Yeah, it's been a while back. You still have all your hair on the avatar.
Okay. I got to tell you that it's does it sound realistic? I think it possibly. Look, just Google it. I've actually, I believe WikiLeaks is going. Scottish Watches is going to do a full investigation. Next one is $2 from Eric C. Pop. Air Kings only with green Rolex logo, underrated. Grab it. That's a great watch. That's a beautiful piece. And Envy Scotsman, $3. Rat done any videos for Watchbox yet? Very interesting. He doesn't seem to be that busy. But Woody New Yorker, $2. AC thoughts of Federico promoting Moses. He's a fucking idiot. The guy is a fucking idiot. That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard. And Herman So's $5. 5212, that's the Patek weekly calendar. We're just discussing what is the price you can get them. Look, they're going to be hotter than an Aquanaut. Like they're going to be like Nautilus. They're 44,000 in Australia retail. They ain't going to be cheap, sunshine. I can tell you that. And Mr. Fay, $5. Currently have a 216570. That's the Explorer 2, a Z Mill blue case, or an Air King that currently okay. Go for the Z Blue. And David Coffey, $5. AC, what dollar value did you put on the Daytona and Tudor in the trade? I gave 10.5 US on the Daytona. I had a pre-agreement on the values. So, yeah, and 3.5 Aussie on the Tudor. Clivers, are you there?
I'm here. I can hear you, unfortunately.
Beautiful, beautiful. I got to tell you, man, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You've what are you buying next? What's the go for you? Oh, here we go. We've got a question here. Versa $2. Versa $2. Golden coral versus Asian buffet. Asian buffet. Thank you. And NY punter $2 for Pateks. Who says medical experiments don't pay? Thank you, New York punter. What are you buying next, Clive? Tell me what you're buying next. What's the movement for the rancher?
I can't really. Good luck. I mean, there's really nothing out there.
Do you want more? What do you want? Do you want more Rolex? You want to get another AP?
No, I still want to downsize. I still want to consolidate and just enjoy the pieces. Have more pieces than I enjoy.
What pieces would you must keep? Must keep. Monsignor Neo, $5. How much do we need to super chat for you to appear live on Clive's channel? It can't be done. I need at least $100, Monsignor. Clive, what is the go with your? What are you keeping? Let me guess. The 321 is a keeper.
Yeah.
The rare birds, 2 rare birds.
Yep.
The gold vintage semi-bubble back.
God damn it, yes.
Let me guess. The AP.
Yep.
That's the Navy themes. The Aquanaut's a keeper.
Yep.
The Bluesy sub is a keeper.
Yep.
The nipple dial.
No, nipple dial. I might.
Okay.
The offshore, especially with the bracelet and the Parmigiani.
The Parmigiani?
Yeah, I like that watch.
I was talking to a dealer. They are dead.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants that garbage, you know.
Well, and here's the thing. I think the name is one of the things that kills it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Now and I'm not. The guy is a gifted watchsmith.
Mm.
But the trouble is, though, I think the Sandoz Foundation, I think they give him too much latitude and too much leeway. It's almost like a trust fund kid that's an art student.
I see.
Not really real incentive to really do anything. So
J. Paul, $2. Why not sell 2 of the Pateks and get a grand? Complication, $39.40. That's a good. I love the ones I've got. Louis Toledo, $5. What's the difference between your twin Pateks 5127 and 5296? Very little, Louis. One's 37, one's 38. They crown guards is about it. I'm nuts. And David Dudes, $30, 2-tone Daytona rocks. That is Dave. That's the guy who bought it. Look at that. He's thrown me $30 because he realized that I was an idiot. I was in Patek La La Land. Patek La La Land.
That's the lucky owner of this about to be very collectible Maserati blue 2-tone Daytona.
Yeah, and that might be worth even more because it was mine.
Mark, there's my gold.
Doc's on there. Hey, you're on the moon. Doc's on the moon.
How's it going there, guys?
Doc, I just want to ask you something very, very simple. You're a smart man. You're an intellectual. Just tell me honest truth. Just, did we really go to the moon? If you had to put your life on it, your life depended on the answer, what would you honestly say?
Well, among other things, you see the photograph? That's my avatar. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it, Doc.
Okay. So you see that there's a shadow of someone that's an astronaut taking the photograph of the flag, right?
Yes.
And then you see there's another astronaut standing at the flag.
Yes.
Well, it turns out that when you have a single light source, in this case, it would be the sun because they're on the moon.
Yeah.
When you have a single light source, it produces shadows that are parallel. But those shadows are not parallel, are they? It's
Well, I don't know.
like
Couldn't
there's
it be the
one.
Earth? Doesn't the Earth reflect light?
Not
Much
that
like
strong-
moonlight?
Not that strongly.
Doc, you honestly don't. What's the biggest flaw in the argument we went to the moon? What is the one piece of evidence that says impossible?
The moon is a vacuum environment, essentially. It's like an environment that's 99.9 something percent vacuum. Like there's no atmosphere, essentially. And yet, if you look at the original recordings of the moon landings, you can hear sound on the lunar surface. When they're pounding a hammer, you can hear the sound of them pounding. And when they throw something somewhere, you can hear that something then landing wherever they threw it.
Eric C. Pop, £2. Who is your favorite cardinal? Arch, no lying. Doc! Doc is the favorite. Always Doc.
Oh, come on now. You're just saying that because I just came on.
No, it's the Doc. Lounge Club, the Watch Lounge, $2. Rocking the new Super Ocean Heritage 2, of course, loving it. That's a great watch.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, every time I've seen one, it always stands out to me that it's a really, really spectacularly nice looking watch.
And at least the one I have that I got from the Pontiff himself, it's the most damn accurate watch I own.
You're not going to be happy with me, Doc. You know I got rid of my Daytona, don't you?
I know you did, but I recognize that you have Patek acquisition syndrome, and you just can't help yourself.
Yes.
And you're on your way to getting 10 Pateks.
Monsignor Neo, $5. Doc, if I'm ever in a life or death situation and you are the only doctor around, please call 911 and do not touch me. Okie dokie. And Jerry,
you're afraid of chiropractic treatment, huh?
Yes. Jerry, $2. Thank you, Jerry.
Here's another thing that suggests that maybe we didn't go to the moon. The lack of celebration on the part of NASA.
Hey, I want to say something to you, Doc. You after a 321 cheap still?
I'm not certain because I'm very happy with my 861, which I'm wearing right now.
His transitional, yeah. His transitional, it's got
the 321 dial.
And $2. Anyone have experience with essential watches in LA? Clive or Doc, anything?
No.
I've heard of them, but I'm not sure positive or negative. I've heard of them.
It's time to thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Doc, tell Archie how much you enjoy your two-tone bluesy.
Well, what I enjoy most about my two-tone bluesy is the fact that I'm a bluesy brother.
Yep. Mark was just showing his.
The Watch Lounge, $2. Doc, are you participating in the Area 51 raid?
Well, I honestly don't understand the excitement about Area 51. What I really think is going on there is a lot of secret government activities that have nothing to do with aliens. And I don't understand the excitement.
Goat cheddar to $1. Thank you, goat cheddar. So you believe in aliens, Doc? Yes or no?
I believe it as a statistical possibility, but what I don't believe, I believe if an alien has the technology to travel from wherever they are to Earth.
Actually, a very good comment here. Very good comment. This is from Albo. He goes, if the US did not go to the moon, you can be sure the Russians would have been glad to say it. That's a good comment. Why didn't the Russians say it's bullshit?
Here's the problem. Politics. Like at the time it was happening, guess who was buying the most wheat from the United States?
Who?
The Wheaties Corporation?
Well, what I mean is what country was buying it from
Russia, I'm safe on that.
I believe it was Russia at that time. But certainly there's political ramifications, and China might have tried to do the same thing, but there's political ramifications from such a maneuver. You could start a war over something like that. In other words, imagine if Russia did that. If Russia had the proof and they outed the United States on that, what would the United States do? They would retaliate, wouldn't they?
By saying that Stalin's an absolute monster and a despot?
They would. Look what's happening right now with this whole Russia hysteria. Imagine if Russia actually had done something like, revealed that we didn't actually go to the moon, or the way United States would be putting it, the government would say that Russia's lying and trying to say that we didn't go to the moon. Either way, it would increase hostilities dramatically.
In the 60s, when we allegedly went to the moon, was there much people saying this is bullshit at the time? Were many people calling bullshit at the time, Doc?
Oh, wait, can I make a small announcement?
Sure.
For those of you just turning in, you have not reached the Joe Rogan podcast. This is the Joe Rogan podcast.
It's time, $2. What should I say to Don's mummy on Monday?
Want to smoke?
Don't make fun of the voice, though, please. Don't make fun of the voice. I'm sure she does.
No, that's weak. Suck a hole.
Suck a hole.
The Watch Lounge, $2. Trump would have tweeted if it didn't happen.
Well, it's interesting that you bring that up because if you read Bill Clinton's book, and I don't want to talk about what you think about Bill Clinton, not the greatest president out there, I have to say, but in his book, he actually references the moon thing and essentially says, probably not true.
Would he know it's not true? Like, would they have confessed when you become president? We didn't actually go to the moon.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I've actually heard also when you become president, they show you the Kennedy assassination from a view that no one's ever seen. And then they say, any questions?
Oh, that'd be a good way to keep them in check. So, yeah, we took this fucker down.
That's a comedian, actually. Bill Hicks was the first I've ever heard to say that. He was a comedian. He came out with that, but it's actually also scary real. Like, I could imagine them doing that. I don't know if they did that with Trump, because I guess he's got.
But who would do that? Beforehand, we had Hoover. Hoover was a cunt, wasn't he?
Herbert Hoover?
Yeah.
No, J. Edgar Hoover.
Edgar, in charge of the
that Hoover.
FBI.
FBI, that's right. Sorry.
Well, there are some people who say he was involved with the Kennedy
Herbert
assassination.
Herbert Hoover?
I was trying to figure out what he's talking about. There are people who suggest that J. Edgar was involved with the Kennedy assassination. It had something to do with he and his gay lover and what they might have lost if Kennedy had fired them, because Kennedy was going to fire him.
Yeah,
that's documented.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, super chat. We'll get back to this.
Jaden J, $2 is Alex Jones, Bill Hicks.
I've heard that, and they happen to look similar. That's the weird part.
Now the thing is, there was a mandatory retirement law even at cabinet level positions. and it required the president to extend it past the mandatory retirement age. Kennedy wasn't going to basically let J. Edgar know he wasn't going to allow him to stay on.
Right. Well, that's not exactly the same as firing him, but the effect is the same in that.
The fact is that LBJ signed the paper.
That was part of the deal.
Exactly. That was part of the deal.
LBJ was one of the most corrupt presidents of all time.
There's a photograph.
Did you know LBJ, one of the worst things, he actually introduced Muzak to the White House?
Well, yeah, because the taping system wouldn't be able to overhear his dirty deeds. Nixon was an idiot, took it out, and look what happened.
Yes, very interesting indeed there. Watches. What wristwatches? Doc?
I'm wearing the Speedmaster today because of the 50th anniversary of the moon stage landing.
Versa, $2. Is Mighty Mouse really TGV? Doc, tell me this. I want to just predict. We're talking about fantasy, moon landing fantasy. What do you predict is going to happen to the Rolex situation in the next 5 to 10 years, Doc?
I think that in the next 5 to 10 years, pre-ceramics are going to go crazy.
Yeah, especially pre-ceramic blue two-tone bluesies.
Oh yeah, bluesies. Yeah, bluesies.
Yeah. And
after today, my avatar is going to be the Bluesy Brothers.
I might have to change mine just to show solidarity.
I'll send it to you.
No, I'll put my bluesy on there.
Very.
No, mine is not going to be a watch. It's going to be the Blues Brothers.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm into historical right now. My current avatar is historical, and if you look carefully at the photograph that's my avatar, they did a good job of covering the ceiling, so you do not see ceiling in the photograph. Kubrick was good about that.
I think if there's not any sort of major economic doldrum or downturn, I think the Rolex situation will be just like today, maybe even worse.
I think it'll be worse, and I think that the difficulty in obtaining ceramics will bleed into the pre-ceramics, and of course, they don't make pre-ceramics, so it's just going to make pre-ceramics go up even more than they are now.
How many Pateks do you think I'll have in 5 to 10 years' time, Doc?
I think that in 5 years, I predict that you're going to be
back to Rolex. You tell me. You're writing the book.
I predict you're going to have 10 Pateks and you're going to be homeless.
Ooh.
Well, no. See, no, you can never be homeless, and here's how you can take care of that. Okay. All you have to do is do more videos about Queensland rail fill, release more confidential documents, and then you'll have a place to stay.
And free food?
Yeah, and room and board and complimentary fisting.
And free gym access too.
And fisting.
Guys, it's been great there. I want to tell you something seriously. Are you really, Doc? Honestly, when did you start thinking the moon landing was bullshit?
Well, honestly, I never really thought about it, but I do remember when I was maybe 12 years old, and the moon landing was a kind of a fresh thing back then. I built a model of the lunar, whatever they call it, the lunar lander.
Yeah.
And I built a model of that thing, and I was really getting into it. And I had an uncle who looked at me and he goes, "You really believe that's real?" And I said, "I mean, it's a real model scaled of the real thing."
Yes.
And he goes, "And you think the real thing went to the moon?"
Super chat.
Car Fun, $5. Pull up the image Milo Ren just posted on Fist and give us Archie's take on it. Who's Milo Ren?
I don't know. Let me look.
Milo.
Let me look at it.
That name is familiar.
So I see.
Anyway, my uncle just kind of grinned and smiled and made me think I was nuts for believing it. And of course I was like thinking, oh, he's old and he just doesn't understand. We have modern technology now. But think about it. We supposedly went to the moon with the technology that's the equivalent of a cell phone.
Okay, I'll post it.
Okay.
This one's actually pretty good.
Okay.
You might want to get a copy. You might want to contact him and get this for yourself.
Okay.
Is it a video? Is this a video?
This is actually no. It's a very talented drawing though, but I think Archie is going to probably get a kick out of this one.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's all pretty good.
The only problem is, right, the jacket doesn't fucking close. Okay, that's the only problem.
And you got the right number of. You have the right number of arms because you have to be able to wear all 4 Pateks at the same time.
Look at that.
He's got the horns.
He's
got the thinning hairline, right?
Yes, yeah, he has. He's got everything perfect there. Very, very well done.
Oh,
Herman shows $5 in 5 years. We'll still have no Pateks, but you will have $5 grand Seikos. You will have in 5 years. You'll have no Pateks, but you'll have $5 grand Seikos. Thank you, Herman shows there. I don't know what's going on with Tan and Jin. They don't want to come on anymore. What's honestly happened?
I am confused about it.
I don't understand. What did I do wrong to
I heard a rumor that just like the people who are working for Bernie Sanders, I heard a rumor that they are on strike, that they want at least a minimum $15 an hour minimum wage, and that's what I heard.
I see.
Well, Tanzil has a Porsche. I think Mark got it right.
Doc, you should ask your sister about $15 minimum wage, how it worked out in Australia.
Well, you know, it's interesting. $15 minimum wage was actually used by the oligarchs originally. Well, not $15, but minimum wage in general was used by the oligarchs to exclude workers from the market, from the whole, you know, it wasn't something done for workers. It was something done against workers. And it can backfire. So you got to be careful what you wish for.
No, he did. Okay. And Booster, yeah, he read your last super chat about is Mighty Mouse really? Yeah, you weren't paying attention. Archie was barely paying attention, but hey, Archie was paying more attention than you were for once. So there.
Wow, that's an unusual, crazy twist.
We might wrap this up here. It's been great having you on.
Really, I've only been here for 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's
it's been very. I don't know what to say, guys. Tell me this seriously.
Yes, sir.
You know we've gone to space, don't you? You do know this, right? We've gone outside the atmosphere, right?
There's actually video of them cheating. There's video of them in a low Earth orbit and putting a cutout of a circle over the glass. So in a low Earth orbit, the entire glass is filled with the Earth below. They put this cutout, this black cutout with a circle in it, to make it look like it was the Earth far in the distance. And then
how are they going to cover the Mars thing? Why didn't they say, if they've lied about the moon, why wouldn't they just lie about Mars as well?
Super chats.
Well,
Bursa, $5. Archie, go back and reread my last super chat. And Bursa, Watch Lounge, I predict 5 Squale. That's from the Watch Lounge, $2. Herman shows great.
Squale.
Show.
Squale.
And
Squale.
who else? Bursa. You are American men wearing man bags and fanny packs.
Squale.
Why are American men wearing man bags and fanny packs? I'll tell you the reason is because they've outlawed the hard case briefcase. They've made it unfashionable. Because
I thought it was because of too much soy. Too much soy.
No, it's because the women don't want men to have Penthouse or Playboy or secret stash of magazines in their bag. That's the reason. It's control of the species. That's what it is. It was actually the left-wing gay movement who orchestrated this, and if they outlawed it, there'd be outrage, but they just made it fashionable not to have hard case. And this
now, WikiWatchLeaks is posting stuff to me saying that he's got footage of Jen saying publicly that he quit the show.
Okay.
But he's been saying that ever since he got on the show.
That's true.
Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this show up, guys. Thank you so much.
I didn't answer your question.
Sorry, yes, go. Sorry, keep going. Sorry.
I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but
what do you mean what do you mean gonna sound like?
If you take a careful look at NASA's official photographs from Mars, if you take a careful look at those photographs, you can find what clearly look like rodents in the photographs.
I see. What does that mean?
I don't think they have rodents on Mars.
It means TGV went to Mars.
I see.
That's a conspiracy
You think it's absolutely ridiculous they've sent nothing to Mars?
I think it's very capable. I think that's very capable of them to send things to Mars, but it's a lot cheaper to fake it. And if you remember, Israel sent something to the moon. They sent a probe to the moon and it crash landed. And that's with modern technology.
Now there's also a side comment on side discussion on the board saying that Jen is choosing Rodent 2 over you.
Has he been on the?
How come he hasn't officially said anything to me then?
Well, he'd have to come on the show to officially say something to you.
Has he been on Rodent 2's channel?
Andrew C, $2. When are you visiting LA? Well, the way the super chats have been lately, I won't be going anywhere. Been very
right now you're getting super chats that'll get you halfway to Sydney.
Yes. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I love you guys for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
We hate ourselves.
OP39 black and JLC sector dial for blue. Geophysics.
I'm sorry I was late. I just got out of Costco.
Sports Rolex. OP.
I think the OP39 black is a great choice.
Yeah, it's not really going. Oh, no, it's fine. It's Rolex steel. It's fine. Do it. Okay, guys, I got to run. Thank you for your time. Guys.